Happy Friday, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally. Welcome you to another edition of my weekly Friday video bulletin. I am Joseph Sally, the principal here at Kimberly Elementary School, and I am so excited to be the principal here. December 3rd marked my 7th year as principal here at Kimberly Elementary School. So I want to say happy anniversary to myself and happy anniversary to each of you for celebrating 7 years here at Kimberly Elementary School with me. I know most of you will have not been here 7 years unless you have multiple children, because by now, if you started with me in kindergarten, your kids will have left already. But actually, if you started in pre-K, your kid may be in 5th grade right now, and that would mark their 7th year with me. So I'm so excited to be here, where we strive to build hope in action, belief in action, success in action. So I do have a couple of announcements this last week before winter break. So that is exciting. Yay! This is actually, we have 5 more days, boys and girls, before we go out for 2 weeks for winter break. I hope that each one of you will be celebrating some time with your family, making sure that you are spending quality time with them. If you have grandparents that are still alive, please make sure that you call them, visit them, because this is that time of year where it is nice and cold in their house. You want to make sure you get over there. They're probably making some hot chocolate or something. If not, ask your grandmother, make me some hot chocolate, Grandma. I'm sure that she would love to sit and have a cup of hot chocolate with you during this winter break. So as I look at our calendar, I again just want to remind you that it is our last week. We are finishing up our universal screener, so our boys and girls will be taking STAR tests this week, as well as our benchmark assessment system test, which is a reading assessment that we're giving, which is based around our Fountains and Pinnell literacy series. So our boys and girls should be getting a lot of testing done as we finish up this week. But more importantly, we have our AR party is taking place on Monday at 1 o'clock. So those boys and girls who met their AR goals for the month of November, December, they'll be having their AR party on Monday at 1 o'clock. We have our Go Team meeting taking place on Wednesday at 3:30, and this is a very special Go Team. The Go Team meeting, of course, parents, if you don't know what the Go Team is our governing board. There are 2 parents elected by the families. We have 2 teachers that are elected by the staff, and then we have 3 business partners and myself that are part of that team. And so this coming Wednesday will be the first conversation that we'll have as we begin the budget process. And so we'll be talking about priorities. What's important to you? What's important to our teachers? What's important to our kids? What's important for us to fund to ensure that we will continue being able to make progress as we have over the last 4 years. So if you would like to be able to be a part of that conversation, either just to listen in or to be able to give some feedback during the public comment section at the end of the meeting, please come on out. We meet in the cafeteria again on Wednesday the 18th, beginning at 3:30 is when we'll have that meeting. Looking some more at our calendar, on Thursday is our winter concert here at the school from 8:30 until 10. Not only will we be celebrating the holidays and sending our kids off with hopefully some holiday cheer after the concert on Thursday, but we will also have representatives from the community playground that's being built on our campus this summer. We'll be here to show you some plans for that. So if you'd like to come out on Thursday and see that and be able to give some input on the plans that they have, I've actually not seen any drafts of the plans yet, so I'm excited that I think that might be what we'll be seeing, are some drafts of the plans that they're putting together for that community playground. It'd be greatly appreciated for you to be here on that day. On Friday of next week, our classrooms will be having their holiday parties from 1 o'clock until 2 o'clock on next week, Friday. Please reach out to your child's teacher to ask them if there's anything that they want you to provide for that party. But again, those parties will take place at 1 o'clock. So, we don't have too many classroom parties here at Kimberly Elementary School because we are focused on instruction. So come on out and help celebrate with us on next Friday, the 20th. Let me just see. There is a dress code for our students. I don't want to miss this because I have this notice that should have gone home with our boys and girls who are participating in the holiday program, and I don't want to miss it. But the dress codes for any students who are participating in the holiday program in kindergarten, they're wearing their Sunday best, red if possible. In first grade, they're wearing their Sunday best. In second grade, they're wearing red tops, black pants, and black shoes. In fourth grade, they're wearing their Sunday best. And the band and chorus will wear white tops, black pants, and black shoes. So I am excited. Dr. Golden has them dressing for success on this day. So I'm certain that this will be a program to remember. Once we go out on winter break, I do want to remind you that we will not come back until January the 6th. So that is a Monday. So winter break will begin Friday when we get out of school and will end on that Monday when we come back January the 6th. When we come back in January, we'll have report cards that will be mailed out. So you want to please be looking for those in the mail. You know, at the end of each semester, we mail our report cards. Or at the end of each quarter, we mail our report cards. And so those will be mailed out this time. Just to kind of give you an update about January, I'm only going to talk about that first week of January. On the 5th of January, we will be celebrating Miss Reese's birthday. So all of those 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade boys and girls who have Miss Reese as their primary administrator, her birthday is January the 5th. So make sure you make her a card so you can wish her happy birthday. And then we'll have our first Principals Chat and Chew of the year 2020 on Thursday, January the 9th, beginning at 8 a.m. I was excited about this past Chat and Chew. Even though there were only a couple parents there, we had some deep and enriching conversation about our school, our budget, and ways in which they can support their kids. So I look forward to seeing you come out on this first Thursday of the month, which of course this month will be the second Thursday because we're not in school on the first Thursday, for our Principals Chat and Chew. This actually concludes everything that I want to talk about, except I almost forgot. I was asked to remind you to please remind your boys and girls that although it is the final week of school before the break, that we must remain focused on instruction and making sure that we are following our school rules. That's our school rules at the bus stop, on the bus, as we come into the school, in the cafeteria, in the hallways, and in the classrooms. We need to make sure that we are following our school rules. So that way you're not only earning dojo points to be able to participate in the dojo party, but you're also not having to visit the assistant principal or the principal's office. Thank you for taking a few minutes to join me during my weekly video bulletin. If you know anyone that is not getting this message, I broadcast it on Twitter, Facebook, and on Class Dojo. Please have them to contact the school so we can make sure they get connected. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.